Welcome back, everyone, to The Great Circle. TJ here, developer for the game, and I guess this is the fourth attempt to get this stream stable while doing a live bug fixing and Q&A. But we are here. We're back. We've done it. I'm on my good computer, or my more reliable computer now, um, in my lab. So let's continue with where we left off. For those who don't know, The Great Circle is an upcoming animal survival game. If you're familiar with games like The Isle, Path of Titans, or Beast of Bermuda, it's kind of in that vein, except the focus is on modern day animals in a African caldera. A caldera is a giant crater made by a super volcano, basically. So this is kind of an original concept, and I've been working on this game for somewhere around 5-6 months now, something around there. And what I'm trying to do is get a build of this game, a playable build, out to any interested people who want to play the game for testing purposes and just keeping up with the game development by the end of this year. So by the end of this month, December, my goal is to have a build that people can play on their computers, and it won't be multiplayer because I don't think it'll be multiplayer yet because we won't have the servers, but the game is being made for multiplayer interaction, just like the Isle and the games that I mentioned. It's just to start, we won't have the servers rented yet, so that'll come once we have the game at a quality level where we can ask for some funding to get those servers. So anyways, to get there, we got to continue to work hard, and that's what I'm doing now. So let's get back to what we were up to right before things went down. Okay, back in the editor here. Okay, let's start by surveying what we have right now in the editor. The meerkat has been my favorite animal to prototype and test with, but now it's the tawny owl. I love this owl character because it can fly. I think the flying is a lot more smooth than it was. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, I'm in DV test level. I've got a lot of AI loaded into this level. I want to make sure that the AI are moving smoothly, that they are interacting accurately, that things are kind of more or less working the way they should. And I just want to just kind of at random spot bugs and just swat them down in this session. So super chill, super relaxed, just gonna do it as I see it, play it by ear. And if you have any questions, just ask them in chat and I will address them as I see them. Okay, so one thing I want to make sure is that the sound attenuation is working. Attenuation has to do with sound being louder or less loud based on how close you are. So distance-based volume. So as the lion is walking away, the sound gets lower and lower. As I get closer, it gets louder. Also, it should be coming out of the right ear, so it should be on the left side right now. And when I turn this way, the right side. It seems to be working. My lion models are not good right now, but they are basically placeholder for when we can afford to buy some better models or have a 3D artist do some better custom models for us. Okay, so I think all the footsteps sound effects are attenuated right. I've also been in a oh, can't be having that. The elephant should be smacking that lion upside the head. Let's see what else we got. We got a lot of lions out here. Eventually they're gonna get hungry and they're gonna start to attack things. Got a Cape buffalo. Is the elephant moving? Yeah. Okay, finally. So all the green avatars are things that are animals that have loaded into level, you can see that I have a lot of them. A lot of the smaller ones go over here. I do have to fix this. These are the white storks. They are stuck in their idle animations while suspended in air when they should be in the flying animation, so I do need to fix that. I also got to fix the HUD. If you look, you'll notice there are two chat windows stacked on top of each other, so I need to find the one that's not supposed to be there and take it out. Let's make sure the footstep sound effects are working for the Cape Buffalo. Yep, it's working. Whoa, he's moving very fast. He shouldn't be moving that fast. That was even barely slow enough for the animation to keep up. Let's see. Atlas deer running by. Lion too close to the buffalo, so I'm going to need to make some adjustments with that too. We'll start with the elephant though. Or actually, I think I want to start with the chat window. First, I need to find the source. Yeah. So it's definitely not the character because I just took the character out. So I'll just break it until I find the right thing. So I think I found the source. I think it's the player controller. Yeah, so I gotta go and fix that in the player controller. There are a lot of ways to load in a chat window. One of the ways is through the character itself, which is my preferred method, and then another way is the player controller. So I happen to have done it in both places, which is why I need to go and just choose one now. So I'm going to choose the player character for now. My controller here. Find it in the blueprint here. That has to do with the map, the world map. So this isn't it. This has to do with the chat window. Make sure before I get rid of this that it's not spawn. Alright, so let's see. If I break this, it should not show on the viewport window. Let's try. And it worked. So now I have only one chat window. But I have two compasses, and I gotta break that too. I think it's here. Done. Okay. Now this other thing is, I'm going to need to make a choice between, do I actually want to have it in the character or the player controller? Because I think it's designed to be in the player controller. Let me double check. So in the chat game mode, default. Can't see it right now, but I do have more than one player on this one. They're not networked. I mean, network the mode. To offline, so we'll do this thing first. Let's try this. Check global. Doesn't seem to be going in. Alright, so I need to do one thing. I need to turn back on the thing that I just broke to see if, because what I basically did was just made it invisible. You don't want to, if you're not going to use something, just make it invisible. You don't want it in the memory at all. So I'm going to put it back on, stack it the way it was, see if that one's the one that's working. Global. It's not working. I might have to just put a pin in this and come back to it because I think this is going to take some time to get right. Let me think for a second. Same for ID. Close. Chat. I really should have one to switch. Button to switch chat here. Do I want to keep all this in the controller? Double check something. Okay. There is a controller. I think I do. Oh, let me switch to game mode. That might be my mistake. Switch game mode back. Let's run it like this. Okay. Go global. It's not coming through. Let's try the other one. Okay. Let's try one more thing before I put a pin in this. To switch. There's the client. I had this working perfectly. I may have to re-migrate that project file back in, because I may have edited it and broke it. I think the player controller is probably the proper way to do it. Let me check the anti-seize chat. Controller. Yeah, I think the controller is how it was designed. Yep. I have to put this in the controller, which means that's fine. So now I can take that part out. I can take it out of the character, which will give us some stability, which means like no matter, regardless of character, the character is going to have a chat window just because the player has a controller. Check the character real quick. think it's all, I think the controller's doing most of the work. Okay, so what I'll do is just take it out my Tawny Owl character. What am I doing? I need to go to the HUD. That's where I need to go. So I'm going to remove this. Make sure it's not binded. It has no binder. Should it though? I'm going to do it. Okay. Now this thing here is a different matter. Let me make sure. Let me see if this is the one that's working or not. I think this has got to go as well. Let's put it up here intentionally to see if this one moves. Oh, I forgot to switch the thing. Switch it back. Oh, hey Elenio. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Sorry, I got drawn into what I was doing. Alright, so that's the one that's broken. That's the one I don't need. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. I'll worry about a hot removal for that later. Oh, did the life later? The healthy? Yeah, I did. Let's get it in. But should this work? Let me just double check something. I'd like to have all these in the same spot. Parents should not be binded. Color should not be binded. Input. Override. It's focusable. Tools of behavior. Transform. Check this real quick. Okay, so the controller. Let's go back to controller real quick. This is the one that I altered. It's back to normal. Good. custom controller. So in the custom controller, I wanted compass to be there. Let's see if that brings it back. It did. Okay, not only that, but it works. Okay, so that works from the controller. Check one more option, just make sure I can't do it through the HUD. Which am I using for that mode? There's so many things I have to keep in my head as I'm doing this. Let's see. There's going to be eventually a lot of playables. Right now, what we have is just a handful. Open my characters real quick. Here's the ones for the player. Alright, so we have an eagle. It's 1, we have the lioness 2, lion 3, meerkat 4, puff adder 5, seagull 6, swan 7, even though I'm fixing the swan, tawny owl 8, and white stork 9. That was just a testing. So 9 playable characters as of this moment, with a bunch of AI waiting in the wings. Essentially, everything you see as AI will be playable as well. It's just easier for me to make the AI first and then turn it playable. Because the AI doesn't need as much functionality as the player. AI doesn't need a map, doesn't need a compass, doesn't need a lot of things that the player can do. So I can easily make AI out of playable characters, but it's not as easy to make playable characters out of AI. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and save everything just in case. But there will be a lot more playables. I don't know exactly because I don't know exactly how big the roster is going to be, but pretty substantial. You're going to have small predators, small prey, medium predators, medium prey. I got a leopard here, I got a lion, big prey, I got the Cape buffalo, I have the hippo, I have the giraffe, elephant, and then there's the flying characters. So there's the swan, the stork, the white stork. Where's the white stork? It's not in this folder. Why is it not in this folder? Make sure I don't have that folder. Oh, I put him in the wrong one. Let's go ahead and move him to the correct folder. Because now he's AI. And David the Stork as well. Stork moves well as a playable character. It needs one thing fixed as an AI. Just one thing. Well, 2 if I count the feeding character. There's this weird thing that happens where it goes up in the sky, and it's like in a sitting animation for some reason. Okay, select the right one. Here we go. So everything else I need, with the crow. Not ready yet. So there we go. So where was I? Okay, the compass. Okay. Compass is working now through the player controller, which means chat should be working through the player controller. So the only thing that was complicating the issue was the stuff coming out from the inside the player. Where is it located? Where's the HUD? That's the right one. Up here. Need to label these. Start trial, fix that. This needs to be deleted because I'm not using it. Will there be growth? Absolutely. There will be growth. You'll be able to start off as a little baby, nested in or just spawned into the world if you don't have parents, and you will be able to grow with time, nutrition, and diligence. Then you will grow into an adult. You will look for your own territory, your own nesting grounds. You will try to thrive as an adult and then create babies of your own. So growth will be a thing. How you doing, Ellis? Welcome back. And welcome back, Mangled Teen Fox. Welcome back, Gustavo. I'm building the future. We're trying to. Okay. There's that card. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I need to put this in. Is this in the right app? Yeah. Okay, so this loads the player HUD. So what I need for the player HUD to do is take out the compass now. Goodbye, non-functioning compass. All I have left are health and armor. Yeah. Health, armor. Save that. Let's save everything, just in case everything crashes. Okay. Let's go in. Now I have one chat window, one functioning compass. Good. Oh, is it using the right eating animation? It's not eating right now. It doesn't really do too. It's not hungry. Now I have it so that only one button is what you need to change the speed. So instead of having Z walk and sprint button and trot button, one button will switch between all three modes. So right now I'm slow walking, now I'm trotting, now I'm sprinting, back to trot, back to slow walk. Same button. You just double press it if you want to switch fast. That way you don't have to move your hand from the button on the keyboard. It's so fun to fly now. When I think about how flying was when I first brought in the seagull, and you had to keep hitting the button over and over and over, which I think it's still going to focus that way. It's going to work that way for some birds because they do flapping more, but it's just everything was so janky. It was hard to aim, everything was sliding in the air. I can still fine tune this some more, but it just works better. Now I can just hold the button and fly up and up and up and up and up. Is it 9:13 where you live? Yes, it is. 9:15 p.m. now. You know what that means? I've got plenty of time before I need to rest, so I can get a lot of work done. Try to make our deadline and have a playable version out. Check out this ad list here. Animation is working fine. The animation is also playing the sound. Target locked. Try that again. Target locked. So if you're chasing a mouse or something small with your bird of prey, I'll be able to use the talon attack, inflict damage, kill your prey, and later you'll be able to pick it up and take it to your nest. Alright, let's see if they're herding properly. Let's see if we got any herds forming out here. Alright, that's what I was talking about with the storks. They get locked in their sitting animation for some reason. I need to fix that. Maybe I can squash that bug right now. When they go to the ground, they're fine. Oh no, they're not fine. They're sitting in while moving. Yeah, I need to fix that. Let me see if the chat window's working now. This is global. Well, you can type it in, but I don't think it's posting. So I gotta fix that too. Day-night cycle was working. I kind of like the direct light. Lion's Let's fix that right now. Damn lion died, and like you could hear it not based on distance. It was in my ears regardless of how far away I was. Alright, let's close some of this stuff. Close the HUD for now. Keep the tiny owl open for now. Close the chat. Close the chat controller. This I think we can close too. Let's make sure everything's safe before I start working on the next thing. Hey Leslie. Yes, that's supposed to be white stork. Here's what the white stork is supposed to look like. It actually is pretty good. Let's see here. It works for the player, but not for the AI yet. So now I'm loading as white stork. Controller. Version 1. Uh-oh. Something broke. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the AI. That's for the controller. The player, I mean. Version 1 player. This is character. Okay. This is what I want the AI to do. So it does work for the player. It doesn't have a lot of sprint options. It also gives some sliding down. The flying works pretty well. adjust the turn radius a bit. Yeah, this it should have a little more, tad more air control, because this shouldn't happen. I'm moving, but I'm turned the other way. The Tawny Owl works a bit better like that. Let me actually use Tawny Owl as a reference. Let me fix that real quick. I'm just swatting random bugs. I'm going to fix the character version 1. Pretty far. It's hard to list all the things that I've been doing since the last time it's shown off the stork, but I've got a lot done. The major thing to fix is for the AI. The AI not being able to change its animations when it's flying. Otherwise, it functions fine. It moves around, flies, perches, lands, it rests, it'll fight, it'll run away. I need to add a feeding system, but it works, it doesn't look like it's working, so I need to fix animation transitions. So what I'm going to do right now is for the player version of the white stork, the flying needs to be more realistic. So we're going to go to movement for both, and I'm going to copy the Tawny Owl's air control. Air control for Tawny Owl is set to 1.0, 2.0, and 25. Air control for white stork we set to 1.0, 2.0, and 25. That should immediately improve the shift based on the direction it's facing. So it is moving a bit better now when it's pointing a certain way. I would like to have it to where if it's low to the ground, it flaps harder, and then if it's high up in the air, that's when it switches to glide mode. But this as is functional, to where basically if you're not elevating in altitude, you can be gliding. Because principally speaking, that's what you want. You want anytime you're elevating for the wings to be flapping. Oh, nice, he is doing it now. Let's see here. That's glide. That's me not doing anything, and he's slowly descending while moving forward. But if I wanted to elevate, I just hit spacebar, flaps a little bit. If I hold the spacebar, it continues to flap. And ideally, what you want is the stam to decrease whenever you're flapping. But when you're not flapping, the stam will regenerate. Some of these birds will have the ability to not just glide, but dive. Like a peregrine falcon, I think, is the fastest bird in the world. When it's doing a dive, it's like 300 miles per hour or something like that. He'll tuck his wings and just like straight up gangster as fuck, just death dives down to whatever its target is. So some of these birds will have that ability. But this guy, I think, what you want to do is balance the roster so that they each have their own like special attributes or qualities. I think this guy is probably going to be like a long distance flyer, so better stam. Not as good speed or maneuverability as other birds, but really good stamina. Makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's see here. For player, I think that's really the only thing I really need to do for now. What I need to do is fix the AI. Oh yeah, the rhino. The rhino had issues too. Can't wait till they're all more complete. Who's eating in my ear? The elephant. Oh, nice. The elephants is the elephant is using the right eating animation, but I think the attenuation is off. You see, if it's not, when I'm facing this way, it should be coming off of the right ear, but it's not. It's coming out of both ears, and it doesn't matter how far away I am. So actually, open up the elephant too.
Isn't about appeasing the crowd. Rather, it's about tending to the broken parts inside of ourselves.
Thought I fixed this before, but I guess not. Let's get
We
our
create things as a reflection of this struggle. To study our perception of self.
The noises need to be
That
local
way,
to the animal, so if
isn't
I'm not close to the
necessarily
elephant, I should never
you
really
achieve.
hear it. I'm gonna fix that right now.
Rather, it is a state
That's
of
what's
mind
eating
which
animation.
you constantly strive toward.
Let's
This all
check the
comes from an
attenuation is the right
understanding
one.
that
Yep,
ideas aren't
right
static,
attenuation there.
but
Now I have to go into the individual
like water.
animation.
Be like water.
Oh, shit, is that the right one? No, that's death. Oops. Here we go. E low. Okay, now where does it sound coming from? Can't see it in the montage, which means the base sequence is where it's coming from. Let's see. Here it is. Alright, so I believe I'm going to make a sound cue out of this to give me more control over the pitch and everything. So let's do that. Oh, I already have one. Custom theme. So then all I need to do is make sure it's attenuated, right? There's the attenuation. Ah, there it is. It's missing. There we go. Just doing that alone should fix everything. Could add a little bit of variation. I like for sounds to be a little different each time they happen. So every time an elephant eats, it shouldn't sound the exact same way. There should be a little bit of variation between that. So I'm going to add a modulator. And what this does, this is a sound cue, the entire thing. Think of it as like a vehicle to put sounds in and make changes to before they actually come out in the game. The speaker is where it comes out in the game. The sound starts on this end, and you run it through all kinds of filters until you get the result you want, and the result comes out here in the game. So for this sound, which is the eating, I want it to come through this filter first. This will let me change pitch and volume. Pick up over 25 for the volume. Pitch, let's try 0.75. What this is doing is I have several different random clamps, this random will select between this branch and this branch. This branch will always play this sound because there's nothing else on this branch, but this branch has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different sounds, and there's another random that selects between all 6 of these. So a random that chooses between this branch and this, if it goes this, there's a random that chooses between all these sounds. And finally, whenever it chooses this sound, that's when I get to hear the variation between this modulator, or this sound specifically. But I'm not hearing very much of a difference in the pitch, so I'm going to widen the sound spectrum. We'll go 1.5. And I don't think it needs to be much lower. I feel like high-pitched sounds will favor the younger animals. Alright, see you, Leslie. Thanks for stopping by. Do a Path of Titans live at days, so I don't miss it on the weekend. Path of Titans, it's just random for me. I just, whenever I'm feeling like it, that might be at night, it might be in the morning, that's when I hop on. But you can always watch the video after. But we'll see. Let's see what we've done here. I'm still unsure about the pitch here. I haven't gotten a low pitch yet. Let's see. Actually, let's go higher. Let's see if this makes a difference. That one feels like a baby eating. We'll save that for now. And let's make sure, yep, still here. Do I want this in the sequence versus the montage? I think so. But I think the sound is starting a little soon, so maybe we want to maybe that's fine. I don't want to get too specific here, because I am going to have to fine tune that later anyway. Alright, so as long as it is not playing too loud, when I'm too far away anyways. Let's find an elephant to test this one. Eat something. I have way too many lions on this map. There's a hippo. Hippo's a little shy. Lions. Is that coming out of both ears? Yep. And the volume's not going down based on distance. I need to fix it next. There's an invisible box there that's doing damage to the lion. It's for testing. Took most of the lion's health. No idea what happened. Let's see here. Where's an elephant eating? Come on, get hungry to eat something. There's this other one. that's working right for the lion is the pitch variation. I need to fix the attenuation real quick. I believe I fixed the elephant, so I'm going to go ahead and take it down. Start to open the lion. Fix that sound. Let me make a wild guess and say that it's happening at the character level. There's the lioness that was dying. Let's go with hit. Okay, so at this level, it's correct. Let's go into hit. Okay, this is the bass sound here, or the root sound. It's a custom asset, so I did make my own adjustments to it. So now the question is, why is the attenuation not working seemingly? It goes directly to the root. Sorry kids couldn't get your presents because Santa got coronavirus. Santa, he's lucky he can't get coronavirus. He doesn't exist. I shouldn't have said that. Is anyone else in the Christmas spirit? I've been playing Christmas music for old time's sake. Let's see. Alright, my attenuation. There it is, it's missing. That's the setting that I want. So now I shouldn't hear that hit sound unless I'm close. Let me make sure the depth sound is also set the right way. Okay. The pitch should be changing. Yeah, it is changing. Okay, let's go to the source. Make sure our attenuation is correct. It is perfect. Beautiful. Alright, let's go back in. So now I shouldn't have problems with the elephant or the lion. Standing on the box. Let's go move these boxes out of the way. Yep. Alright, eat something. Oh, I can hear it breathing if I get close. Turn the music down so we can hear it. Oh, it stopped. Come on, go back to breathing. This is too late. It's not going to do it until it moves again. See, we got another elephant loaded in. Way over here. I don't think there's any bushes out here. It doesn't have any bush. Footsteps are working. I hear the cave buffalo too. guy's going? Oh, he's on a migration path. There we go. I like that sound. That one sounds a little more like a domestic cow, but the first one was decent. It's kind of how they sound. They are big bovines after all. Okay, elephant, roam, random location within mesh. Okay, so this is a random location. This is not the migration path. He's going to do this until he gets hungry. Let's see if I got another elephant I can follow. Again, every green avatar is an animal. Let's see if this is a small one. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we got a little scorpion. I promised him. I said I will put the scorpions in. There is the scorpion. Now the meerkats have some prey. I've got scorpions, I got frogs. I want little bugs. You know what the Isle and Path of Titans need? For like the weaker animals, like when they have their growth, they need to have it so that there's something for the small animals to hunt. And they did say they're going to add critters, but that's the function that I think the critters serve. Is like smaller animals will have something that they can eat until they get big enough to hunt. It's about time I fix these storks not being able to fly. Hey, what's this one? That one might be a viper. Yeah, that's a viper. Hey, its animation is broken, I think. Yeah, it's not doing a slither. I did listen to, I think that's the song we recommended last time, Ellis. I did listen to it. I like it. It's kind of hype. Although I'm not doing the copyrighted songs on streams anymore because of like, I always get the notification, oh, you're stealing somebody's shit. So you can't monetize this. It doesn't say that, but it's like effectively play something else. But now they have this built-in feature with the software that I'm using where it's like all the music that plays is copyright free. It only chooses those, and I can choose the mood that I want. I can choose epic, I can choose ambient, I can choose dance music, and I don't have to worry about like licenses and stuff. So licenses. I always mispronounce words when I'm hearing my voice in my ears. Okay, let's see here. What was I gonna fix? Oh yeah. Let's see. So lion is done. Is that sound cue attenuated? Let me just double check this. Yeah, it is. Perfect. Let's close that. Done with that. Done with the lion. Actually, I need them to run away from the elephants. Elephants are dangerous. Let's make sure that they are engaging the right way. We're going to be using... Now we're going to use our map. We're going to attack prey. Ignore the player. Well, actually, let's delete that one. They shouldn't care if it's a player or not. Delete that one. I'm going to flee from the elephant. Should they flee because it's an elephant or flee because it's trampled? We're going to do gotta be careful when setting up the logic here. You know what? They're going to attack tiny prey as well. Tiny predators and tiny prey. Flee the elephant for now. Let's see if they still attack based on the ABK prey thing. Let's do the male lions here. Oops, that's the wrong one. I should be down here. Flee from elephant. Since they're apex, they can eat everything smaller. Everything else they will attack. Alright, now also the elephant's behavior towards the lions. He was just standing there. Alright, see you, Ellis. Have a good night. Engagement map. We're going to defend against EBQ predators. Player, doesn't matter, that's it. Small predator. I need to add small predators to the lines. Tiny predator, ignore. Apex. For small predator. We'll attack the smallest predator. Also going to attack medium predators. I should do the name as tiers. It'd be easier to work with. They should probably be programmed to attack the baby elephants though. You know what I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna add the baby elephant. But do they fall into, let's see. I think I want to give them a specific class, a baby elephant. Line, I do for the other. Of course, if the baby is around a parent, the parent will chase away the adult lions. Save all of them as well as the baby elephant. There's elephant baby. Whoa, is he cute? Let's do this. Use our engage map. Try to hide from predator. see if they behave better now. Beautiful. Random sound. Oh, someone's fine. What is it? That was an attack noise. I need to. The attenuation is broken for attack. Fix it so I can know where it's happening. Here it is over there. Two lines chasing this atmosphere. It's a baby. They're having trouble catching it. Just gonna watch it happen. Nature running its course. Oops. They are really having trouble catching this thing. It's just on the run. Yeah, it's running. So I like the atmosphere. Oh, they caught him. And his health refilled. And he's eating. You see his green life. Instead, he's trying to eat. Remember that? Idle. Okay, he refilled his hunger. Oh, it's attacking out. Is that the baby? Yeah. Maybe I'm an adult. It's an adult. Fight back. Elephant has a lot of help. Shouldn't really be attacked until it's hungry again. That fixed it. This is elephant doing good. Run. Stuff. Dead. Alright, let's see if we can get the elephant to fight back. Also, I need to make sure these are properly labeled. Baby don't think that was a baby. Let's see. The doll didn't run. Or fight back. Let's see. We're using the engage map. Let's deal with perception. It's supposed to be. See what this fixes it. Lion also should not be hot until later, but I'm going to leave it as is so I can see it engage more. Lion's engaged with something. Go to engage actor. Oh, he's trying to hit me, dude. What's up, dude? What's up? Oh, I can't fight back. This is story. Let's see if he can kill me. I don't think I turned damage on for me. God mode, son. That's what they're supposed to be doing there. Let's see what happens if I go by the alpha. Do some protection. I think you should have area of effect damage. Out of their range. Come to the that's that dude. To the bottom. Main volume. Let's see here. I think the apex thing is missing. That's why it's not detecting it. Let's go attack. to fix the area, the sound attenuation for the lion's attack. So they're attacking right now, but I'm nowhere near a lion, so I should really hear it. It must be this one, chasing this Atlas deer. There you go. Let's see if the elephant defends instead. Let's get the sound right for the attack. Start with minus. Attenuation is broken for it. Hopefully there's a sound cue that I can go to.